a japa workshop. The Yuga Dharma for Kali Yuga is chanting the holy names of Lord Krishna. And although Lord Chaitanya has freely distributed these holy names to all, there are methods and guidances which can help us improve our chanting to make greater advancement towards our goal of love of Krishna. Prabhu is most qualified to guide us in this because he has been chanting Hare Krishna for 35 years with great love and enthusiasm in many places in the world. And he is an experienced teacher of the holy names. Prabhu is initiated at in Vrindavan at the Krishna Balaram Mandir by His Holiness Giriraj Swami on the appearance day of Radhakunda. He was previously employed in management at the Department of Education and now resides as a monk at the Sri Sri Radharanath Temple, where he is currently responsible for the maintenance and building projects. He has served in various capacities, including management at the Sri Sri Radharanath Temple, Vice President at the New Jagannath Puri Temple, Regional Secretary for UKZN Development of Namahatas, involved in programs with government leaders, in seminars on leadership and New Age preaching, conducting japa retreats, self-realization, and Vaishnava etiquette seminars. Participates in the student preaching programs like BYS, assisted in the printing of Zulu books for BVT, managed the Back to Godhead department, ISKCON representative to the South African Hindu Mahasabha, director for the Richards Bay project, helping to complete the temple, appointed by SANC, recently appointed by the GBC to serve as the National Secretary for Namibia, appointed by the GBC to serve as Director for Food for Life South Africa, Office Counseling, and of course, Prabhu is most notably engaged in Harinam Sankirtan and book distribution constantly. Thank you so much for being here today, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, thank you very much for your nice introduction. Truly appreciate it. Yes, when in ISKCON you do all types of things. We do the needful. You know, it's a spiritual organization and it's voluntary service. So we do the needful at all times. I knew nothing about construction, but then I had to learn it as I was doing it. We was finishing the building where Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj lives, at whole quarters. So I had to learn about, as I was going through it. Then I learned so much about building. Now I can put up a building. So in ISKCON you can learn anything. But one of the most important things to learn is this thing. Yeah. This is the most important. This is the most important thing to learn. Who made these problems? Who made them? Huh?
That's the main one.
So, we're going to do a workshop, but this workshop going to be a lot of things that you have to do. You've got phones here, right? So we're going to select about 3 ladies, I think. 2, 3, maybe 3 ladies. 3 ladies will have some people with you. You'll form a small group. Raj Kishore, you can do that. People who love talking, we have to put them as leaders. So there's some teachers here, 1, 2 teachers, HR people, other types of people, ladies, and the boys will also have maybe 2 groups there. 2 groups. 2 groups there, and 3 groups here. So the trick of chanting is that you have to be surrounded by devotees, like in a circle. That's the trick. So we have to just rearrange the places where you're going to sit. But you have to be sitting in a circle and chanting japa. So we're going to do it practically, and then we're going to discuss. While you're doing that, I'm going to chant a few rounds with you, but I'm just going to try to also set up our stuff. You don't form your own group. You set them up already. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the sisters shouldn't be together. Take one out from there. Raj Kishore, the two sisters can't be together. Oh, you didn't know that. You have to know all these things. See, you can sit on the floor here also. We're going to do practical. And you'll have to think a name of your team. What's your team? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Sadiko. You can sit on the floor, yeah. See, yeah, it's good. Sit around. Boys, idhar aao, niche. Hindi, you'll understand Hindi? Yeah. Anybody who doesn't have beads? I got beads here. Everybody got beads? Everybody got beads? Who doesn't have beads? Who doesn't have beads? Anybody need beads?
Just a moment.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. You're going to be chanting for about 45 minutes, everybody. At least, you're just going to be chanting rounds. Now, the thing is, the trick of japa is that you must hear yourself chanting. What did I say? I'm a teacher, I like teaching, so I have to ask many times. So what are you going to do? You're going to hear yourself, right? So you keep chanting and you hear yourself. See how they're sitting? Like that is good. See how these people are sitting? That's good. You have to follow them. That's good. Right? Mataji can sit on the chair. Yeah, she's old. So 4 of them there, and when you got, how many of them you broke them up in? No, you have to be sitting like this. And you must give your name a group, your group a name. What group? Maybe like Prabhupada Warriors or something like that, Huh? And you all keep names. Huh? Right. So here we have to rearrange here. Now you have to. Some of you can come down here. Come boys, come. Now you'll have to have groups. See how they did it? The ladies have set the example. Come. And they can give instruction. Yeah. Right, you know why? Because you're going to be, after chanting, we're going to assess how the chanting was and what your shortfalls were. Remember that. Now don't start thinking of it. Yeah. Now, don't think like that. You just try to hear. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, boys?
Chant and listen to ourselves.
They're not hearing. They're not hearing. You have to hear. Otherwise, what did they say?
Chant and listen to yourself.
Hear yourself. You have to hear. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. You have to be hearing. So we'll all be chanting Hare Krishna for at least 40 minutes. right? There's no rush. We're not going to rush to finish it. Because this is what you need to put right first. If you got this right, we did it with many people. It works magic. If you got this chanting right, you'll do very well. You become a pure devotee. Okay? And then you have to, Paramatma, you may write everybody's names down a little later. So we're gonna, yeah. So we'll talk with you also. Group, and in this group, each group will have a leader. So you all kept your names. You all can take 1-2 minutes to keep your names. What name you giving? Radharani Shakti. All right.
Krishna Seva Japa.
Krishna Seva Japa. Right. Wait. Radharani Shakti. You took Karuna Shakti out from there. Good. You took Karuna out, you left Shakti. That's good. Right. What's your name there?
We have the same name.
Oh no, I get it.
Radharani Shakti, and then what's the other one?
Krishna Seva Japa.
Krishna Seva Japa.
Krishna Seva Japa Guru. So you'll see when you chant, we after 4 rounds, it says, and then we'll do another 4 rounds, and we'll do it like that. You have to do all your chanting here today. And you'll feel good. You'll see that feeling. I'm going to read some pastimes from the Krishna book. Yeah, and then you can meditate on it later. Okay. It's a lively group we have today. Few more is coming, I think. What's the name? Oh God. What's your group name? Haridas Thakur's group. Okay. You got your groups? What's your group names? There?
Okay. This one, Nityananda, Haridas Thakur, and then Radharani Shakti, Krishna Seva Japa, and then Shingadev.
So we've got our groups. Let's see whose group going to do well. Right, okay. So we'll start chanting. So you're going to chant the mantra, and what you're going to do? You're going to hear the name. Okay, so we're all going to start chanting. So we start chanting now. What's the time now, Rajkishore?
15:45.
15:45. You're not in a hurry, right?
No.
We'll do a good session, right? Okay. 15:45. So according to, we'll stop at
Going to half past 4, then will be 45 minutes.
45 minutes, half past 4. Start. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya. You know the mantra, right? You know that mantra? Yes. Everybody start with Jai Sri Krishna. You know the mantra? Yes. Okay, start.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare
If you're getting tired, just breathe in and breathe out, okay? Just breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. A couple of times, and you'll feel okay, fresh again.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama
One of the rules is you mustn't keep moving around because you're distracting the other people, okay?
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, that's all. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare
Four thirty. You have to stop. Hare Krishna. How did you feel? How did you feel? Good. How did you feel? Good. Okay. So now we want to know what challenges you had amongst your group. Now you have to just whatever difficulties you had when you were chanting. What was happening? You know, the atmosphere, you can see it's now different now when you're chanting. So when you do kirtan, it helps the japa. And when you do japa, it helps the kirtan. Okay. So now, I saw some people were talking that you were in one of them in their group. What group that is called? Nityananda's group, running around. We've got groups that are on, you can join Nityananda's group because we need okay, but or maybe you can help us too. So we want to understand what your challenges were in each group. You know, if somebody has a phone, they can just write, text it on the phone because you don't put it on. Huh?
I got the names of I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
What? Just type it in quickly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, but the group have been discussing first among themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Type it down.
Okay, so come on, is this group got a good leader there? There's one leader there, there's one leader here.
Who's the leader here?
Yes,
Paramatma Bro. Discuss your.
so we want to hear from you, because the trick of how are we going to improve our chanting? See, you chanted 4 rounds. I didn't want to tell you,
While you were
you
chanting,
know,
you didn't have
what to
any
do and what not to do.
Nah.
Because you're doing your own
Your mind wasn't
anyway,
there
right?
anyway.
So when I understand what the problem is, how you chant, what you feel is wrong with your chanting.
Chant at home.
When you
Same.
You're sitting in the different
sometimes I see you
seat.
looking there, you know?
Different.
Different, but
Not you, not you, I don't know about you. I didn't tell you, I'm not looking at Okay? Huh? Okay, no, you discuss in the group there. And you have to type it, it's one person will type it out. On the phone. See the phone.
hearing yourself chant. How about you? But the good thing is we're having our hand fingers on the beat, so we know where to keep going. Keep going, keep going. 4 or 5.
Okay, good. Whatever it is, just jot it down. So,
7.
we'll ask you, Rana, are you going to be representing that group? Huh?
You don't have another cable.
Or you're the group?
Wait for the microphone.
Yeah, we want to do
Sound.
the sound.
Who's there?
We don't.
In Harinath.
Unless you told us in advance.
No, because
But
we want to run
discuss
the
what
YouTube.
the challenge.
The challenge is concentration.
No, no, but you have to type
Right,
it out.
you have to discuss it and then somebody
You have to
says.
type it out, then we will go through all of them.
You can type it on fast.
There must be more than that. You check with each person. Each person must tell you something. Not one person say lack of concentration. We don't need that one. That one we know. Okay, something
Keep
else.
the beat now, don't worry. Once you chanted it, it's fine.
Concentration, the distraction from other people chanting.
Huh? Each person must say something, huh? Not one person going to say we all. Anything, even if you didn't like the Prabhu and you're looking that side, you didn't like the Prabhu, you can tell us that. Okay?
Only concentration.
Because the slides lapse in concentration. The focus slightly affected you. You need to focus on every word. That was
What's your problem?
Yeah, to me, it was just a little bit of distraction. Everybody was chanting. Distraction.
absolutely normal, but only thing I was hearing other people.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. There'll be a different story. Everybody chants at the same time. I also did just a little over 2.5. I just completed the 3.
What?
I chant very slow. I don't know.
3 rounds.
I did 3 rounds.
Are you sure?
16, I think.
That means you say a little words.
I'd like to hear them.
You know, it takes more time. It sounds like one time. Your mind won't drift. Doesn't drift.
It depends
depends on the disturbance.
Maybe the slow at least more thinking. Lately, what I do now at home, I put Prabhupada chanting and I chant with Prabhupada. So you go fast to the time.
Vibration is. I'm serious.
I need to get a mantra box, not Prabhupada chanting, mantra box. You can download Prabhupada chanting on your phone. Chant with me. Your own. Yeah, that's it. You can go with me.
I know some people chant and they
You must hear the words. The names of Lord Krishna.
He's got a contour. Go check out your phone. Go check out.
never leave home.
You carry it with you. Carry it with you. He's got a content. That's a counter. The silver one.
Even if you are disturbing the other devotees, they will
Lucky the other day.
because some of them are disturbing us. So watch it.
Oh, that one they look for round. One round. Yeah, that's right. That one is for each one you do.
No, I don't think.
She was finding out how to chant.
You once you learn it, finding out it's like typing your finger dexterity. You go there, you carry on going. Finger dexterity, carry on.
The thing is, this one you touch
And when you chanted, you felt okay when you chanted.
Don't see me this better.
There is a certain energy that you get from others. Congregational chanting, because this is japa. So you have to like bring it, let's hear everybody. See, the now that's not talking.
It's more like grace.
It's a modern.
No, that those were in the 90s.
This one is big one. But the important thing is to just chant here, sort of chant clearly, chant without offense.
From where from what Buddha, what is doing this?
That's fine. What's the name? What they call
I was
it?
always under the impression that is all the same.
This is 10 minutes.
Oh, genuine Tutsi. Serious. And I think the beads are bigger.
Actually, this one, the beat is not moving. There's no space for it to move. The other one, you can move it slightly.
All groups are done. Nityananda, Haridas, the Shingadev group here, this group. Krishna Seva. All that. So, what was your experiences when you were chanting? Like, do you feel that you felt a little different from the normal chanting you do, right? Did you feel like that, or it was? See, this thing of group chanting, it like a certain energy flows in. Because what you're doing is you are like piggybacking on the other person's energy, and then it carries you. Just like when birds fly, they all fly in a formation. And they can take a rest also, they can sleep a little bit as they're flying. It's amazing. So it's like that, but you mustn't sleep when you're chanting. Okay, so let's hear from you can use the microphone. Huh? Okay, and then we'll the group name. You took it from group.
Oh, it's not plugged. It's not plugged.
It's not plugged in. Okay. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
What's your
So stand at the front.
Haridas.
Haridas.
Haridas group.
Yeah. So Hare Krishna. So Haridas group.
Sit there.
Yes.
You have to face them. It's a very important thing to face people.
So Haridas group. first one was concentration. There was distraction. You asked for challenges, right? Yeah. So it is concentration, there's been distraction, and distraction caused by chanting across one another, which disturbs your own chanting. And then loss of focus, and because sometimes some devotees are chanting at a higher pitch or louder than yourself, you're hearing their chanting rather than your own chanting. In the Chinanda group, same
Okay,
thing.
okay, let us address this group, right? The focus. How are you going to improve the focus? It's left to you how to improve it. Because you know what, you're not concentrating. You're not hearing the holy name. But that's why I was emphasizing hearing. You're not hearing, you're chanting, you're looking everywhere else. You understand the point? Even Paramatma was there, you're all watching the group. I mean, we don't mean to be critical, but criticism must be there to correct it. We have to correct it. Now, how do we correct it? See, when you're chanting, like when I'm chanting, I'm hearing. I can hear myself. You were hearing yourself, Prabhu?
Yeah.
And you?
Yes.
So who had a concentration problem? Huh? Prabhu had a concentration problem. So you have to hear. You have to hear the holy name. You see in our temples, in all our temples, we chant together in groups. In India, all of India. And they can chant, they're just chanting in the hearing themselves. Sometimes some people are a bit louder. In your group, we had that problem? Different paces. So that, how we overcome that, we have to reduce the person now, the person has to be more considerate, sensitive to other people's needs. Sometimes we only want it your way. Or the highway. Or like Frank Sinatra. I didn't mind that. But anyway, so you have to address all these issues. The concentration, and furthermore, you have to as you chant, you sing Hare Krishna. You must feel that Krishna is entering your ears and going into the courtyard of your heart. Sometimes it's just on the lip. Hare Krishna. People will say different things, and we're going to look at it, those things done by devotees on how not to chant just now. Okay? So the focus, that in the speed, we're going to try it out again. We're going to do another 4 rounds. Like 40 minutes we take, huh? We take another 40 minutes after we address all these issues, and then you must now try to overcome that.
When you close your eyes, you tend to focus better. I don't know if other people
Okay, that's a good point. Then try that. Some people it works, some people it won't work. Some people close eyes and they sleep away. Right? Some people have it open, and then some people close it and they can concentrate. You'll find there's different types of japa people do. Like Reda japa, like going up and down, that's called Reda. Reda japa. You're like a Reda, going up and down and exercising his neck. So there's different types of chanting, and we'll go through it just now. So that's a good point. Then your concentration.
You sometimes do. You are inclined to fall off to sleep, but then you got to get up.
Yeah, that's true. Like one person when he was chanting and he finished 15 rounds and he fell off to sleep. And you know what? He was sincerely chanting. Prabhupada came in his dream and told him, you haven't finished your rounds. So he got up and then he started chanting his 16th round. Yeah. So that's good. So your concentration, Like you see, you have to focus yourself. Within that group, you can focus. You have to focus. Now I'm going to hear the name. That's why I was stressing on hearing. Because you can be chanting and looking and your mind is not there. Do you have that problem? Yes, Paramatma?
Yes.
So that's the problem. You're not concentrating.
Mm.
These people were chanting, but they were chanting very nicely also. They were concentrating.
Mm.
They were concentrating. You get it? So the other groups, the men were not listening too much. Not listening. Okay, but all right, never mind. Let's see if they can improve in the next round. So what else was there?
Yeah, trouble hearing your own chanting.
Yeah.
Then there was distraction from other devotees.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That distraction is there. Therefore, when you sit in a circle now, we're going to correct that. You sit in a circle. The circle, and your head's down, you concentrate, you try it. And you see the difference. So we identified that problem, that there is distraction, but there's also a lot on your part. You're not concentrating. That's what's not happening. So I'm just identifying the problem, right? And when you chant like this, if your chanting is wrong, everything will be off in spiritual life. Okay? So get your chanting right. Even if you, for the first time you're chanting, you just learn the proper methods and you chant. You'll get it right. Okay? So then we address them. That's Haridas Thakur. It's completely opposite of Haridas Thakur. Anyway, good. You all must have 300,000 names of Krishna. Then, how do you improve your quality of chanting? More chanting. Don't tell me I'm going to do one round and I'm going to do it with quality. You won't improve. You must do more to improve the quality. Okay? I don't want to hear that one round. Alright? You improve it by quantity. Okay? There's a conversation between Raghunath Maharaj and Prabhupada on it. And Raghunath Maharaj is saying, talking about round things. Prabhupada is saying we must have like 25,000 names of Lord. So many hundred thousands of names. There's a conversation. It's a recorded conversation. Okay? So you're going to improve it by chanting more. Everybody chanted 16 rounds then. Prabhu? Everybody in that group is chanting 16 rounds.
I'm not sure how many each one was called.
No, Paramatma has to chant 16 rounds. Other Prabhu, Rambhadra Prabhu, he also has to chant 16 rounds.
Yeah, no, I do.
Yeah, no, he's chanting 16 rounds. So those two people, now you're worried about your now.
He's asking if you're chanting 16 rounds daily.
Daily?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
16 rounds every day.
Yes.
Every day. Right. That's good. So you must hear that chanting. You keep hearing your chanting. Hear it, and focus more. See, the one way of focusing is this, that I told you before, demonstrated. See, if you can't concentrate, then you do this. Okay? You hold your beads. Right? Firstly, you move your beads. See, sometimes I was doing that. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. That's the first part. Then in the next part of the mantra, you hold the beads. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Got it? So the first part, I'm moving it because I'm engaging my mind. You see, when I'm moving it, my mind is engaged, my senses are engaged. Get it? The second part, I'm holding it like that, and that's concentration. Got it? So you do that. You try that. Okay. So then you'll improve the concentration. So I'm just identifying the problem. Next one.
For newcomers especially, is the shyness to chant.
That's okay.
That's okay. You know, when you first met your girlfriend, you were shy. After a while, huh? Isn't it? Okay. After a while, you got used to it. Okay. Then, what else was there?
Well, you distracted, but you're interested in seeing what others are doing.
That's distraction. And one of the most important problems in japa is a distraction, inattention. And inattention is called in Sanskrit pramada or madness. It's called, actually the real translation is madness. It's like you're inviting me to your house and then you go away shopping. I come in your house and you go on shopping. You do shopping when you're chanting, isn't it? Is that not so? You think of things, I have to buy this, I have to get that. People are thinking, you're not thinking, but isn't it?
And the mind runs.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Then you have to catch the mind. So now we identify the problem there. So you know how to concentrate now, right? What is it saying? That distraction. See, the thing about japa, the biggest problem is attention, being attentive. If you conquer, if you become attentive, everything is solved. So you are just want to become, you must just try to become attentive. Hearing the name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Force yourself to hear it. Because after 3 years, like you come halfway down the beach, hey, then you're looking at the lights, then you're looking at different things, isn't it? So you have to focus, right? What else?
Yeah, another distraction is checking on family. But one positive came sometimes. You spoke about closing the eyes. It may work for some.
Yes.
You know, but, yeah.
Yeah, it helps also, but don't fall asleep, right? Next,
Okay, Radharani Shakti, the group on the top.
Oh,
They felt that sometimes there was a bit of disturbance because of the proximity of the devotees. They were close and they were chanting a little louder, so some of them couldn't focus.
yeah.
They felt that was disturbing. Then there was also wandering of the mind, but there was also a positive comment. They felt good after they were chanting. And although there was that, the one Mataji said that although there was that distraction of the others chanting fairly loudly, but she could still focus and she was fine with that.
Who can do that?
The Mataji right in the end, yeah, she said she was still
focusing.
Still focused, yeah.
So you can focus, right? She could do it. It's possible. You can see how from everybody we're learning now. You know, this is a good way of learning. You can learn from others. So you can focus. You can try it out again, and try to sit in circles, even if in chairs too. Just sit in a circle, and then we'll try it out. The next session. We're going to show you some clips of how not to chant. Okay. So what is it? What was there? What else was it?
Not much from that group. That was it. Then the second group was Krishna Seva Japa. They felt that the different speeds was a problem. So some of them were going slower, especially the newer ones, and the older devotees were going faster. So they felt they couldn't keep up. And some devotees said that being in a new environment created a little bit of a distraction, but they also felt the benefits of chanting. And one new devotee in that group was taught the process of chanting, and she found it very nice.
Okay, that's good. That's wonderful. So not much problem there, right?
No, just the distraction of the environment, but that's
So you can see
because the devotee is looking around.
Yeah, you can see what's coming up is only distraction from everybody.
Common.
It's distraction. You can do so many things, you know. You'll see. We're just going to read through those list of japa, all those problems that how not to chant, and you'll find that many of us are doing those things. You'll find out just now. Yeah. So that's not so bad. Anything else there?
Nothing.
They can focus, right? You can focus. You have to hear, just hear the holy name. Okay, next group.
The last group, the Nishingadev group, the one Mataji said that she used the pictures on altar here to focus, and it helped her. Another devotee said that she kept her eyes closed, but she felt that it was better if she kept her eyes closed, and every time she felt that she was sort of drifting, then she reminded herself. The general positives were they were enjoying the chanting. There were temptations and distractions, but they tried to rule it out.
Okay, good. Yeah. You all felt good chanting? Your sister was there.
I was the one, but she disturbs.
Okay, so and which group you left out?
Everyone's done.
Nityananda's group, what they found?
No, I summarized all. Okay, but you can scroll. Yeah, it was the hearing their own chanting, distraction from other devotees, looking elsewhere, and shyness.
Yeah, they feel shy. Why are they feeling shy? Oh, girls, yeah. You know, why are they feeling shy? Isn't it? Why are you feeling shy? So different groups say different things. The common thing is
Distraction.
you're distracted. You're inattentive, that's what it is. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his books, I'll just read a little bit and then we're going to go into a session of how not to chant. Yeah. See, Bhaktivinoda Thakur in this book, Harinam Chintamani, talk about inattentive chanting and what to do about it. Okay. I'll read about distraction, because that seems to be the problem. Distraction in chanting produces a type of illusion, causing serious offenses against the holy name that are very difficult to overcome. The illusion leads to craving for wealth, women, position, success, and even cheating. When these attractions cover the heart, the neophyte gradually loses interest in chanting of the holy name. One must take constant effort to drive these thoughts away from the mind and diligently follow the rules of Vaishnava etiquette. The endeavor will bring back his good fortune. He must begin by observing Ekadasi vows. So it's important to do that. Appearance days of the Lord and other important festivals. He should spend the entire festival day and night chanting and singing the glories of the Lord in the association of saintly devotees. So when you overcome distraction, we may not have very saintly devotees, but they're all devotees. Seated. So they can, you can overcome these things. It's not a real problem, but you just have to do it very sincerely. Like we got to, it's very nice to have this enthusiasm. So very sincerely, and then enthusiasm for chanting. I'll just read this. One must diligently complete the prescribed number of holy names according to his vow. Now, for example, you took a vow to chant 1 round a day, then you must keep to that vow. But when you go to 2 rounds, you're not coming back to 1. When you go to 3 rounds, you're not coming back to 2 forward. You must be going up. That's the only way you can improve it. Say for example, you chant 1 round today, tomorrow you chant 16 rounds, the next day you chant 1 round, the following week you chant 16 rounds, you won't improve it. It won't improve. Because there's a way of improving it. It's a very gradual process. It's a careful, gradual process to improve it. You'll find, like, a fellow running a race. Sometimes if you're running a long distance race, one fellow takes off like fast. But what do you come out? Last.
You get pregnant.
Get it? Come fast. It's got the energy now. So it's like that. So you have to be very careful and gradual. Then it says, those who chant distractedly are always eager to somehow complete the fixed number of holy names and be done with it. Like when you're chanting, you just want to pull that 16 beat. Is it not true? Is it true or not? Or you've been chanting 2 rounds, you say 1, 2, and you're happy.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Is it like?
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Some days.
Is it? Ashok? You chanting 16 rounds, no, your wife is chanting better, isn't it? Better rounds. Right? She's chanting with more concentration. You, this thing, you're doing sightseeing. So you have to sit with her and chant. You know, together. Chant. And yeah. Okay. Like the other day I was doing a class in the temple. No, midday we have a class in the temple. So one man is sitting there, he's 80 years old, his son came. His son just read the books about Krishna consciousness and started chanting 16 rounds. And very interesting. Very interesting, very interesting. So I spoke to him about initiation, took him one step forward, and he was like excited. So I asked the father, does your father smoke cigarette? He said yes. Father smokes cigarette. Father did not say anything. This guy said, yeah, father smoked. So I instructed him to chant 1 round with the son and report to me. Come and tell me. See? So you take that vow, you have to do this thing. So if you vow to chant so many rounds, but don't fright, you all can do 16 rounds. Okay? Right, so that's it. Then it said, it is important to concentrate on the quality of the chanting and not on trying to artificially increase the number of holy names. So you have to, but I told, as Prabhupada said, the way to increase the quality is to increase the quantity. So you get more taste because you're forcing yourself. Taste comes by rigid practice. This is how you develop taste. Every day we get up at a certain time. We go into the temple room and I think, what the Hare Krishna people do? Come and try it. What do we do in the temple? We enter the temple, we're only coming out there at almost 9 o'clock in the temple, from 3 o'clock. We're chanting, we're doing everything. We got service to do. So it says, the name of the Lord should be pronounced distinctly. Only by the grace of the Lord can this be achieved. No other way. There's no other way you can do it. We can try and give you different methods and things like that. Only when you get the mercy of Krishna you can make it. Because you can't do it. Got it? It's quite clear, right?
Mm.
So you have to get the mercy of Krishna. So how do you get the mercy of Krishna? You have to make an endeavor yourself. Like we were talking in the car, we were coming. In Varsana, right? Beautiful place. Up Varsana is so beautiful. And before it was forest, it was just all forest. And there was like wild animals, like tigers, leopards. And the Baba there, you lived there, they reside, they didn't fight for the elephant leopards and things, they still stayed there in the bushes. And then when Raghunath Swami went there, and he was staying with his Baba for a short while, and then the Baba had one stick for the leopard, or for the tiger, lion or whatever, one stick. And this Raghunath Swami, what are you going to do with the stick? How are you going to... that lion will eat you up. This will grab you and finish you up. He said, they asked him, what will the stick do? Then the Baba said, do nothing. But at least we show Krishna we can do something. You get it? Actually, we show Krishna we can do something because we must try. Even the stick, you have to try. Then you'll get the mercy of Krishna. Then you can hear this. That is not possible. You got it?
Yes.
You can try all the other things, but you must get the mercy of Krishna. Yeah. Got it? And that you can get help from the Vaishnavas. They will help you do this thing. Is it clear? Got it? So there he talks about thus one should pray to the Lord that he never falls victim to the wiles of illusion and distraction, and that he can continue to taste the full nectar of the holy name. Procedure for overcoming distraction. The devotee should make it a regular practice to spend a little time alone in a quiet place and concentrate deeply on the holy name. He must not be there. He should utter and hear the name distinctly. It is impossible for the jiva to single-handedly to avoid and overcome the illusion of distraction. Not possible. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has said it. However, this is accomplished with ease. Therefore, it is essential for fervently beg for the Lord's grace with great humility. This is the jiva's only means of salvation. Clear? So this whole japa thing is based on that, getting the mercy of Krishna. Otherwise you can't do it. It's amazing. We can do all the other things. We must take, you see, you have to have a good environment because that affects your chanting. Somebody mentioned about environment. They're not used to the environment, so they couldn't chant. Somebody said that. Who said that?
This group.
Krishna Seva. No. Yeah. So yeah, because you're looking at you're looking at different things. Our attachment to things are like that. We're looking, because we're looking at things because we're attached to things. You have to be detached. Like I walked in the mirror, I feel nothing. It just breathes and it's like nothing to me. But the devotee is chanting, can transform the atmosphere. Got it? So yeah, okay. So then it says how to do it. One must chant, the process of careful chanting. You should chant an hour in the company of saintly Vaishnavas. People who are like very devotional, and then you can grab their mood. That's one way. Then when you start chanting with them, then you develop a taste, and you chant more and more with them. You must try to do this. In the Namahatha, if you just concentrate every week on doing just japa for 1 hour, your consciousness will change. That's what you should do. They come here, same routine, finishing a day, this, that, over. Eat and go. Okay, so then it says you have to do that. Then you see, like Bhaktivinoda Thakur had a bhajan kuti. And you can have like a small environment where you just inside and you chant because that is vibrating. You're hearing yourself. Like even you sit in your car and you chant. There's a different vibration, isn't it? Alright? And then because it's closed. So when it's closed, you're hearing it has a greater effect. Got it? So that is what Bhaktivinoda Thakur is talking about. So he had in his bhajan kuti, he would chant like that. Close and mind. You try that. Then you try that, and then if that doesn't work, then what you should do, you should cover your face with a cloth. You got it, Prabhu? Haribol? You put a cloth over around your face, and you're chanting inside. I tried it. You should have it. But chada, I just put it over and chanting inside. How that sound? So you try these methods, so it will improve your chanting. But still, that distraction only comes with a message. Okay. Anything else any questions you want to ask? You can have Tulsi Devi. That's the best. That's the best thing to like in the presence of Tulsi Devi. If you chant and you pray to her, please give me the mercy to. You can pray to her because she'll fulfill your desire. She fulfills all desires. See this thing about Michi, that attachment. You're looking at her. But the fan is blowing, that thing is looking around. Because you're attracted to different things. See, it says here. People are naturally attached to material things. Their memories are absorbed in matter. On one hand, someone chants the holy name, but his mind and attention are far away from his chanting. Even if he chants 1 lakh, that means 100,000 holy names on his mouth, there will be not a drop of taste of the Lord's name in his heart. Nothing. So you have to get it right from the beginning. You take all these steps and you pray for the mercy of Christ. And when you offend the Vaishnava, you're finished. The whole thing falls away. Okay, so those are some of the things that we could speak about. Did you find that interesting?
Yes.
Very interesting?
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to show you how ways not to chant. Okay, so I don't know if ladies want to come forward, or then your ladies want to go back. I don't know, you're this side. I'm not, but you'll have to come this side. Huh? You want to go to the back? Not necessarily. You can also be in the front. They can go in the back. You want to come back?
Yeah.
So how not to chant? I think so. Yeah. You can start, I think. But it's quite a bit of the short one. The short one. And then we will go to 4 people. What do you think? Okay, look. Right, y'all can see from there, huh? Come here this side. Come in. Come Mama.
I can see from
Oh, you can see from here. Okay, because we also want to see.
Under the comprehensively changed and improved the way we work.
You picked it up now.
Having a place that provides a visual.
There's quite a bit of
It changes the way that our team members collaborate with each other, and a lot of meetings that were several hours are now 15 minutes. It's simple, it's what I do.
Sound is coming there. Yeah. Sound is? Coming from there.
Put it there. Speaker. Put the speaker there.
जिन पुरुषों ने रूढ़ सांसारिक तथा इनके पशु तुल्य अनुयायियों का परित्याग कर दिया है और जिन्होंने परस्पर विचार विनिमय द्वारा आपके गुणों तथा कार्यकलाप का अमृत आस्वादन पान करके आपके चरण कमलों की छत्रछाया ग्रहण करती है भौतिक देह की मूल आवश्यकताओं मूल आवश्यकताएं मांगे जा रही हैं
How to This is Hindi. You all understand Hindi?
Yes, but he's speaking a bit too fast.
Let's see.
How not to chant with the previous one?
Yeah, so basically how not to chant is here. How not to chant is here. So they come in. This is one video. Yeah, let's go this in.
No, make it one smaller. Oh no, it's fine. What was it? Kapla Shakti? Don't laugh because this is what you'll do.
Niren, that's you. No. No. Oh, this side.
Laughing is very weak.
It's Sean. It's you, Sean. That's a good one. Oh, that's why I get rid of my TV.
You find this one, huh? You want to do this?
Hare Krishna. Hope you now know how not to chat. If you like our videos, please hit like button.
There's another, others.
And of course, please subscribe to our channel for new videos. Hare Krishna. Who is shooting the bar? Jaya.
Go back. Go back after that. Yeah. This one is.
I should chant on. Your hand shouldn't be in your japa book now.
Yeah, no. I should ride bicycle and chant. When I first started. 10 years ago. And hold the bike with one hand and chant and ride to the beach.
See, there's 32 ways.
Listen to what he says. Says the sugar will spoon. Can you to the video?
Yeah. See, let's run through this thing here quickly. There's some of the, there was just a video on do you do some of those things?
No,
Huh?
we don't.
Not you, but others? You're laughing a lot about it, but anyway, let's go. This one, 32 ways. Just run. See, to-do list japa. You just read that, okay. Meditating on your to-do shopping list, sometimes adding and deleting items between mantras. This may also include mentally balancing your checkbook or mentally going over which your bills you have to pay. That happens, isn't it?
That happens.
This process can cause you to lament about how many bills you have to pay, and thus changing your prayers from, "Oh Lord, please engage me in your service. Oh Lord, please add a few more zeros to the balance." You know, those things happen. You, in your mind, you start doing so many. You're doing your shopping. So that's shopping list, to-do list japa. Then you are hate japa. While chanting, meditating on who hurt you. Sometimes you have problems in the Namahata. How badly you were hurt. How much you have hate that person. Right? And what you will do to get back at him. By the end of 16 rounds, your hatred has increased tenfold, and you have developed excellent plan and strategy to take revenge. Is that true or not? It's true. You're not going to admit it. That's true. These things happen. How does it sound? It's true. Somewhere in your mind, you're thinking, "Hey, that guy told me like this, Padma told me like this. Hey, when I see him, I hope something happened to him." You know? This is the things you will be thinking of. So those are some of the things. I am right japa. Meditating while chanting how right you are and how wrong someone else is. And with every mantra, you become more convinced how right you are, also known as pump your ego japa. You know, you have this egoistic problem, and how. So these are different types of chanting, we engage in. Right? Then you have robo japa, or what? Watering the wheel. Chanting so poorly that by the time you finish, you feel disgusted, depressed, and miserable. Gone are the days of chant and be happy. Now you chant and be miserable. So you'll be chanting and you're thinking of so many things. Anyway, you're watering the weed. Supposed to be watering the seed. What are you doing? You're watering the weed. Hatred and all these things. That way it picks up. When you're chanting, it actually comes up. Because see, you're trying to cleanse your heart. See, for people who are not chanting, they don't come up. They're already in that situation. They do all this. It's like normal. But for devotees who's chanting, it'll come up. And this thing is coming up. Yeah, I'm developing some bad attitude as a devotee. Let me just change my attitude. While I'm chanting japa, I'm thinking that fellow must die. You get it? You know what I'm telling you? It's true. You all know it, right? It's true. So these things you have to get out. You know what's the next one? Beat the clock. You try to chant very fast, you keep timing, and next time you're going to chant it even faster. You're beating the clock, so that's not very good. Robo japa, you chant like a robot. Chanting while totally disconnected from the mood of the mantra, you sometimes wish another devotee or a robot would chant your rounds. Yeah, so that's not the way to do it. So these are some of the things. Firing blank mantra japa. Firing blanks means you miss certain words. You'll miss the Ram or the Hare or the Krishna while you're chanting. Those are like firing blanks. You call it firing blank japa.
I like the name.
Yeah. Killing time japa. Chanting by thinking of things to entertain yourself with while you chant, so you won't be so bored just listening to the mantra. In this way, you kill time while chanting, and thus make chanting 16 rounds quite tolerable by making it much less painful than usual.
So that also happened. So then like, you have different types, creative, japa, there's like 32 like that. And we, Paramatma will send it to Paramatma and then you just send it to all of you. These different types.
Yeah.
Now there's driving japa, we'll skip some. Driving japa, chanting, like generally when I sit and the devotees are chanting and they're driving, I'm very impressed with them because I tell them, it's nice that you're chanting extra rounds, Prabhu. So the guy don't know what to do. Hey, not extra round, man. I'm trying to finish my round, but that's inattentive driving. That's not inattentive chanting. That's inattentive driving. Avoid that, right? Okay, so different things you have to avoid. Then, I'll just skip. Prajalpa japa, you all know. You chant a few mantras and you speak, they were showing the thing. You speak about, hey, you're happy, hey, you're talking about somebody else. And it's poisonous, you don't need to talk. In any case, the other person not going to harm you. You're harming yourself. Sometimes people are thinking what that fellow is thinking bad about me. But it shouldn't be worry, why? Because whatever he's thinking is harming him. He's not harming you. Isn't it? I don't know, you'll have that kind of situation? Paramatma, you have this problem. Huh? Do you have this such situation? Yeah. So many people, sometimes I have to sit on my phone in the night, like 10, 11 in the night to hear this prajalpa, gossip. And then you'll add to the gossip, juicy gossip, very juicy. Then, call and response japa. You talk to someone and while listening to you, they chant japa. Then when they reply and while listening to them, you chant japa. Yeah. Reading japa, we saw that. They call it something called bubblegum japa, yeah. Chanting in a way that sounds like you are chewing bubblegum while chanting Hare Krishna. It's like chewing. So you have to hear, the whole bubblegum, right? I know you don't like bubblegum. There was a famous bubblegum called Chappies in the 70s. You know this one, Karna Shakti? It's a small bubblegum. Chappies. You don't know, huh? All right. Entertainment japa, internet japa, you like surfacing the internet while you're doing japa. So that's not good.
21. Window shop.
Where's the one? 21 for all the Prabhus who can chant the rounds peacefully. It's called window shopping japa. Isn't it? Window shopping japa is like you looking there and you're chanting, you look, hey, that dress look nice, huh? That sari will be good for that wedding day. I'll buy for that. All right, never mind. Anyway, let me go ask my husband the card. Then you think about it, hey, I don't want that one, you want another one, is it? Is that how you'll shop, right?
Any questions?
Okay. So, Reda Japa is here, looking around anything and everything and everybody while chanting. That's called Reda Japa. Yeah? But there's many. Audio Japa, sightseeing, there's different ways, but all this applies to us. So these are some of the things that we have to be careful of. What do you think of this type of chanting? So we're going to do another few rounds and then we will do japa, maybe at least half an hour. Half an hour of solid chanting, and then we'll see how we feel. Does anybody have any questions here?
There is one on the board.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is it okay to chant early in the morning without having a bath? If there's no water, if there's no water, yeah, that's okay, then you can chant. But better to have a bath and chant, and sometimes I chanted without bathing, because I'm like sometimes get up at 1, so I don't want to chant that early. So 1 o'clock, so we start chanting sometime and then...
Yeah, no, that is what I'm talking about, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, see 3 o'clock is okay, you can bath, but sometimes consider
Huh? You can brush your teeth.
That there's no hard and fast rules in chanting. There's no hard and fast rules. But the thing is,
if you feel that you can chant, like, if you got up early and you can't fall off to sleep, then okay, then just chant rounds. But it's not an offense. You can take that as rounds of your, you wash your face and you chant your rounds. Because like sometimes ladies have to they have to cook in the morning, and then they have to do so many things in the morning. They may get up early. Better they just chant, that it takes for females especially, they take a little long to bath, and lots of things they do before they. I don't know how quick you all are in bathing and things, but I know that you all take a lot of time, and you like good bathrooms, so you can stay in the bathroom. So the thing is, you have to get out quickly. You have to be quick. Like we take few minutes, especially if you're chanting bathing with cold water. You won't stay long in there, hot water. Sometimes it's okay, if I'm sick, I'll take hot baths, but we generally like to take cold baths. Yeah, so you don't have to take cold bath, you can take a lukewarm bath, but if you can bath, it's best, but if you can't, then if there's good reason that you'll be able to chant some round because you have to cook for later for the family, and then you don't want to bath twice because it'll take more time, isn't it? So yeah, so those factors you can add, then you can do that.
Also, you don't want to waste the Brahma Muhurta.
Hour, yeah, 1.5 hours.
Maximize
Yeah.
time.
In the morning, it's best to chant. Like sometimes, we got service in our temple. We chant no rounds in the morning. Nothing. We can't even chant one round, because then we try to get up early. Even earlier, because at Mangal Aarti we have to start deity backup. Deity backup. Like I was doing deity backup the other day. We had to stand up and wash those paraphernalia that we do the puja. It takes about 3.5 to 4 hours to do. Who would like to do something like that? You'd like to do some service like? It's a good service. Cleanse your heart. Okay, so depends. But it's best to chant some rounds in the morning as much as possible, okay? Anything else? So now you have learned a lot about how not to chant. So now when you're chanting, you have to be conscious of these factors. You don't look at your phone. You keep your phone far away, and then you chant. Like we go to the temple room, we don't take the phones in. At least myself, I don't take a phone. I know you don't listen to anybody at that point of the time. We just chant. And if there's an important call that I have to attend to, then I go to the room and attend to it and come back. Because we maybe communicate with people in other countries and their time scales are all different. So we have to attend to it. Is it okay? So what do you think of how not to chant? So you're going to be conscious of that, right? Just copy that thing and send it to Paramatma. So you did it? Huh?
Yeah.
You already got it, so he'll send it out.
Okay.
So is there any other comments or questions? You find this thing beneficial to you? We can do other sessions like that, but what I'll do, maybe I'll just read a small few paragraphs and then we'll chant 3 rounds, then we'll have our kirtan. Is it okay? Mm-hmm. At least we'll take half an hour, we'll just chant a few rounds, and then we'll have a kirtan. So I'm going to read something from a book. It's it'll prepare you to chant. So sometimes what you can do is you can read a little bit before you start chanting. You prepare your mind. Now I don't want you artificially now to follow and think now, hey, what a nice pastime. I start thinking of all the pastime. It's nice if it comes naturally, but don't force yourself to think about it. Is that okay? You don't force you don't project yourself in that pastime. Okay. So like this, I'll just read some things from which one should I read? What should I read? Okay. Something that's very descriptive. I'll just read a paragraph or two. And Okay, I'll read this. The gopis watch Krishna milking the cows. Right? Listen very carefully. The white hue of the pure-minded cows sitting on the road, which looked as white as powdered camphor, easily surpassed the glow of the full moon to create a satisfying sight for all. The beautiful white bodies of the cows could only be distinguished from the lustrous setting by the thick horns that appeared blacker than a swarm of bumblebees. Sitting there peacefully, the cows felt boundless joy. Desirous to milk the cows, the gopas met with Krishna, who tastefully perform all artistic feats and derive pleasure from all that he does. Moving his lotus eyes in all directions, Krishna milked the cows with great fun and affection. The news that Krishna was milking the cows entered the ears of the gopi like a lusty elephant trampling the lotus flowers of their minds. Their minds captivated by Madan Mohan, that's Cupid, the gopis ignored their relatives and courageously climbed the watchtowers to see their beloved. One gopi enthusiastically clutched another's hand and pulled her up the stairs. As the doe-eyed gopis gazed in their direction of Krishna and the cows, the skies filled with the blue lotus flowers of their ardent, loving glances. They bathed their minds in the river of nectar, flowing from the moon-like face of Krishna. Like independent yoginis, the curious eyes of the gopis blissfully roamed in all directions as they stood on the rooftops watching Krishna milk the cows. Nothing could prevent their eyes from staring at Krishna. Their eyes tried to milk the nectar from the gorgeous face of their beloved. Though Brahma himself cannot describe this pastime of Krishna milking the cows, and a sparrow can never reach the star, still this insignificant poet, his name is Kavi Karnapur, cannot resist the temptation to delight in the transcendental pastimes of Krishna. Therefore he has tried to glorify them by using the choicest of words, the choicest words. Now here, there's this small description, and there's one paragraph. I'll just read this description. And it's very beautiful. I mean, I know it, but I want to read it. It like sounds better. Krishna's turban looked very attractive as he tilted slightly from rubbing against the belly of the cows. So Krishna is tilted it, and the belly of the cows, he's rubbing his head. And then squatting down, you squat down, and holding the golden milk pail between his knees. So between his knees is the bucket. Krishna looked very enchanting in his glimmering yellow dhoti. While milking the cows, his back was arched, because you have to arch your back beautifully, and his elbows jutted out to the sides as he squeezed and released the others with his bud-like fingers. So Krishna's fingers is very soft, and the way you milk a cow is like your elbows are out, and then you put the ghee, and then you milk the cow. So Krishna is doing that, and these cowherd girls are watching. And then he squeezed the others with his bud-like fingers. First, Krishna moistened his thumb and forefinger with milk foam, like cream. And then he deftly pulled showers of milk from one udder to another of the cows. The touch of Krishna's lotus hand felt dearer to the cows than their own calves, because the cows drink the milk. But Krishna's hand is so soft, they felt so much more nicer. Out of affection for the Lord, the cows freely poured forth streams of milk. That forceful pouring of milk made a pleasant sound as it filled the deep milking pot. It spilled out on the ground before a new pot could be brought. So he's milking, and then before the next pot can be put there, the bucket, the pail, it splatters on the ground, this milk. And what a beautiful sight it is, especially when the milk falls in Govardhan Hill, and that description given there is so beautiful, how this milk is of Govardhan Hill. I think I'll just read the next paragraph. It's like very, As they stood in their watchtowers, glancing restlessly at Krishna, the gopis succumbed to both anxiety and ecstasy. Now that Krishna had sat down in their minds of those desirous gopis, their minds became so heavy that even 1,000 chariots could not drag them away from their beloved Lord. How's that sound? Because he entered their mind, and not even 1,000 chariots could drag it out of their minds. Then, those shaking in fear of their superiors, because they're scared of their superiors, the gopis were totally enchanted by the sweet festival of Krishna's beautiful darshan. The mood of awe and reverence could not stand before their spontaneous love for Krishna. So when the gopis have a relationship with Krishna, it's not based on reverence, on awe. They love Krishna. So it's spontaneous. And the meaning of unconditional, it doesn't mean it doesn't have condition. In terms of the Vedas, unconditional means spontaneous love. So these gopis, they had such beautiful love for Krishna. And then it says, the mood of awe and reverence. So even if the gopis seem hypocritical, they are completely infallible and beyond mistakes. These gorgeous gopis look like golden creepers fashioned by an expert goldsmith. Feeling compassion for the maidservant standing beside them in the Chandra Salikas. Chandra Salika means like a pen. Like Maria Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj would stand on this pen and look at Krishna coming. And as soon as he sees the peacock feather, Krishna is coming. Feeling compassion for the maidservant, standing beside them in the Chandra Salika, they shared the joy rising within their hearts by conversing with them. Hare Krishna. Beautiful, huh? Such a beautiful description. Yeah, given by Kavi Karnapur. Yeah, so now we're going to just chant a few rounds. Maybe we'll just give it about 20 minutes. I think we took too much time. We'll take 20 minutes. 20 minutes, we'll chant 2 rounds and we'll have a kirtan. Is that okay?
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Let's chant 2 rounds. Now you have to form that group. You'll have to sit around. You'll know your problem. Sit around chairs. 20 minutes, 2 rounds at least. We're going to give you 20 minutes. And then we're going to have our final kirtan. Hare Krishna. The same group, but just go around, sit there, sit down and quickly do it.
You want to sit on the floor? Yeah, I'll sit here, it's okay.
I'm okay.
I'll sit here.
Thank you.
Come sit on the chair. I can sit on the chair.
Okay. I'm trying to focus and chant. Alright? Okay now? How did you find the second time chanting?
Better.
No better. Huh?
Better.
I wanted to show you the first time the challenges and then how you much more peaceful, right? So it's possible to do it. Got it? You have kirtan now?
Yes. Yeah.
You need to say anything before we have the kirtan? We'll have a short kirtan. Offering of flower petals. I hope you felt much better, right, chanting? It's really possible.
Nice to see you. Who came?
I'd like to thank you all very much for coming along today and
Always about 4 o'clock. It's like that.
As usual, it's like
crucial difference.
Going back to the construction.
I hope we have more of these things, get-togethers and chant together, you know, and do more of it.
Let me give the beats.
Your cooking next week.
Yeah.
Once next week.
So everybody should come sit forward because we'll have a short kirtan for. We just chant Hare Krishna.
Rice too, are they giving? Temple giving rice as well? No. Rice if you're making, you will make 30 kilos.
How's Mel and all
You know, they could come today and to work at the last minute. Give white rice.
Why we just chant?
Sing it. Oh, yeah.
Recently we're getting good counts. It's very noticeable. That's what we done.
We are honoring it's his birthday this week. We're going to sing Hare
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances of Lord Srila Prabhupada. It was Raghunath Bhatta Prabhu's birthday on Tuesday, so I just thought we would honor him. So we did a cake for him. So can we all rise and please sing for Prabhu?
Thank you so much.
No, let's sing for you. Let them sing for you first. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to Prabhu. Hare Krishna to you. For he is a jolly good devotee. For he is a jolly good devotee. For he is a jolly good devotee. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. For he is a jolly good devotee. For he is a jolly good devotee. For he is a jolly good devotee. And so say all of us. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
So thank you very much for appreciating me. I appreciate you too. But it's important. Like when I was growing up, I never liked to be in the limelight of things, and even now also, I try not to be. But as when I became a devotee, then I realized that when devotees appreciate you, then you have to accept that also. And that's why whenever devotees do, like we had a gathering at the Goshala. It was really amazing. With lots of devotees, and they were showing appreciation. And then I thought, well, it's like glorification, but you must be able to pass that glorification to your spiritual master and upwards. Otherwise, you can get like puffed up from getting so much of glorification. So, but I appreciate your kindness and everybody's, and I truly enjoyed it here, and we'll come back again to do it again, other times. And I'd like to thank you all very, very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So I should cut the cake. The corner, yeah?
Anywhere.
There you are.
Feeling proud.
Thank you.
Feel.
Thank you very much. Serve the devotees. Okay. very tasty. You must have.
Wait for Prabhu.
So we're going to have a quick kirtan. In a few minutes, but everybody going to chant very loudly. Yeah, you're all up close. This is good. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everybody clap your hands. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your kindness. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhu.